Hello, 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 everyone. This is Spiritualist K777 coming to all my Leo people and any cross watchers. This is just a brief, quick reading for a general current situation, obstacle, and advice for all the Leo people. Again, this is Spiritualist K777. All my information will be in the description box shortly after this is done. To make it pretty fast and quick and to the point, I use Amanda Hall deck, and let's just jump right into it. I already shuffled the cards. This right here, Leo people, is the first card, which is talking about your current situation. It's the Six of Pentacles. This right here, Leo people, this right here is the obstacle card. It's the Nine of Swords. And this last card, Leo people, is your advice card, which is the Ten of Swords. So, right here with the current situation, with the Six of Pentacles, and know that when the pentacles come out, it describes your material possessions. So on here it say raise in money or salary. And looking at this card and seeing that he has this skill, like he's having to balance it off, and even though it's six pentacles around, he also have money that he's dropping out of his hands, like three coins going down into the person hand, and you have three people in this card. So things have to it's like a giving and receiving. And this right here card is like the person is like appreciated for their time. You reap your reward for hard work is done. Um, Currently, you may receive some unexpected money, which is a good thing, because economic gain, gain is good. Financially, gain is good. Income gain is good. Anything to level up level up with your money is good. So if your hand is out to give to others, you will receive. This right here card is the obstacle card, Leo people, and this right here is the Nine of Swords. Now, going from financial gain from raise money and salary. This right here, Nine of Swords. Of course, the swords talk about your state of mind. And it says tears and frustrating, letting go of emotions. And with this being the Nine of Swords, it's like anxiety, um, distress, depression, things like that. Cause you see how she's sitting here in the bed, and she has her hands over her face, and it's just really. I'm gonna tell you like this right here, Leo people. It's what you do with your state of mind, because of course this is the swords, and it talks about your state of mind. And if you having difficulty sleeping, or you having a stressful situation that is going on, you know, I'm again spiritualist K777. I stress this. Having positive energy will bring positive into your situation. And by this being a nine, like we at the end of this, if you have any anxiety, depression, you in a funk, Leo people, about your situation. And it could be about your money situation, it could be about a job, it could be about, just giving you an example, it could be about your money, your job, your car breaking out, anything. Leo people, take that stress and turn it into positive, because that's the only way you can get through this quicker and faster. Don't look at your situation being this the end. Ain't no light at the end of this tunnel, which it is. You have to turn your mind thought around about your situation, and then you have to look at your situation and say, okay, we got options, we have other alternatives. you know if this is the case, I'm feeling this resonate with a lot of men, Leo people, but it resonate with abroad. So it resonate with all who it resonate with. So if your situation is where you may have a broken car, or things going on in the house being broken, or your job, or whatever the case may be, turn that energy level around, turn that stressness around. Don't put yourself in a funk, and don't overthink it, because it's other options, it's other ways around things. You have to have your plan A, B, and C. And only way you can have that plan A, B, or C is when the situation come up and it erupt and it turns bad. I'm just giving you an example. Just for example, if your car is broken, okay, now you may have to reach out to someone to either catch a ride or get an Uber or whatever. It's other ways around it. Or you may have to, I'm just giving you an example. What you've been doing, you may have to do a little early so you can get the way you got to go. So it's always options and alternatives. A, B, and C plan, Leo people. Because here is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is like ruin, pain, destruction. And this is like literally to the body. Whereas the Nine of Swords, you just have your hands in your head, and you're in that state of thought. So on here it's a death or ending of a situation or relationship. And the swords is like in the, physically, you can see the swords are in that person's back. So the emotional, the depressed, the physical pain, because when you in your thoughts and you like have emotional thoughts and they all negative, it can affect you physically. If you're being overwhelmed about something, it can affect you physically. It can affect your body in some way, some shape, form. That's why people have headaches. Why? Because you overthinking. You in that state of mind where you got a million things on your mind. Give your brain a rest, because the situation doesn't happen. You can't change the past. Only thing you could do is alter how you gonna go forward with it. Like I say, having a option, having a B or C plan, having a alternative to the situation. Just like they have sugar, then they have sugar supplement. It's an alternative. That's why they have food you can eat. Then they have what they lose weight food. You have alternatives. If you're trying to lose weight, you have the food to help you lose weight. So it's about that state of thought. Leo people, I cannot stress that enough. And if it is like, I'm just saying, because with from the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, Leo people, if it is something mental or physical, or you feeling some kind of way, you in this funk or whatever, again, try to like meditate to take your mind off some of them things. Um, I was reading somewhere. I'm not even gonna say what I was reading, but anywho, try to meditate. Try to listen to some music from way back in the day that made you feel good. Cause at least if you're feeling good for the moment, at least 5 or 10 minutes, and your brain is not operating in the now, what's going on. At least that give your brain a little downtime from you stressed about your situation. Cause that's the only way you're gonna be able to think clearly. I'm just saying, this resonates with a lot of people. I know, I feel it. But those that it don't, okay, it's fine. But those that it do, if you feel free, contact me. All my information will be in the description box, Leo people. This right here, because I'm not going to keep going on and on about it. It's like, I want you to get out of that state of thought, Leo people. I mean, it's like at the end of the tunnel. This right here, Leo people, is your soul card. And basically, it's like I can see an image of a person and they focus, they looking at their situation. However, for some odd reason, you have a fish, you have a fish at two fish at the bottom. And with that being said, Leo people, I had this candle going. With that being said, Leo people, you have a fish, and then you have one fish pointing one way, and then two fish at the bottom pointing another way. So, with that being said, fish is like emotions, and it's like, again, you have some people that can stop and say, well, you know what? Let me free my mind from this. Let me heal myself by listening to something positive. Let me meditate so I can reset my mind, my state of thoughts. Because like, you may be in this dark, looking like dark tunnel, but you need to free your mind. You need to be able to think and go with your thinking clearly. Don't consume all of that toxic stuff that may be going on, or the situation at hand. Don't consume it. Don't let it engulf you. You take over it. That's why I always say, I stress. Mind over matter. Don't let your situation take you. You take your situation now. That's why I say options, alternatives. So, with that being said, don't overthink nothing, because overthinking leads to what? Sadness. We could control our thoughts, you could control your perspective of things. So, if you start thinking positive, positive gonna come. Plain and simple. In a nutshell. I love you, Leo people. I'm not going to keep you, whatever the situation is, because I am feeling some kind of way, whatever the situation is. And those that this resonate to, feel free to contact Spiritual Escape 777. All my information will be in the description box. I love you. Have that creative mind, meditate, take care of you, do you, because the situation is not going to change. It's there. Just find your options and find alternatives. Um, it's been great doing this spirit field reading for all my Leo people. Leo people, let your light shine and your energy guide you to your positive destination. And remember also, Leo people, the universe is on your side. I love you. Take care. Until next time, this is Spiritualist Case 777. Bye bye.